Welcome back. Cameroon's President Paul Biya has announced his candidacy for an 8th term in upcoming presidential election scheduled for October 12, 2025. At 92 years old, Biya has ruled the country for nearly 43 years, making him one of Africa's longest-serving leaders. His bid for re-election comes amid growing concerns about his health and ability to govern. While Biya remains the leader of the Cameroon People's Democratic Movement, internal divisions have surfaced within the party. In recent months, several longtime allies have distanced themselves, and key defections have raised questions about his continued dominance. Notably, former Employment Minister Issa Tchiroma Bakary resigned from the government in June to contest the presidency under his own political party. So, to discuss this, we are joined by Policy and Political Analyst Tabenyang Etchu. Mr. Etchu, you're welcome. Thank you very much for joining us. Now, Mr. Etchu, what would you make of a 92-year-old man, after 43 years as president, still seeking re-election to maintain power?
Thank you for having me. And I think you chuckled me a little bit by going directly into his age. I think in Cameroon, age to him, he's still very young, considering that he's surrounded by people of his own generation. So within or among themselves, they do consider themselves as young. But to go to the deeper question about the implication of his candidacy, this was expected. It is already a far-gone conclusion that he is going to win another mandate, not because of his fitness to govern, but because of the system that is in place, that even if you take an opposition leader and put in that position, they are going to win. So it's really not about his age as far as the Cameroon People's Democratic Movement supporters and surrogates are concerned. It's about how are they going to maintain the system of clientelism, the system of patronage that he has put in place. So to sum it all, it's all about belly politics in that country.
Presidential terms in Cameroon, and I'm wondering how the constitution allows that.
I think the problem that the Cameroonian people face is that even some of the front runners today in the political scene, like Maurice Kamto of the Cameroon Renaissance movement, was part of the system that changed the constitution and gave in 2008 and gave the president a 7-year mandate that could be done indefinitely. I think you mentioned Issa Tchiroma Bakary, one-time Minister of Employment, who has been there with Biya since 1992. So you have a situation where the citizenry is caught between an octogenarian that is partially incapacitated to rule, and then 10 politicians who enable the system that has stifled the Cameroonian population for the past 43 years. But at the end of the day, with the system that is in place, the Electoral Commission is appointed by Biya, who is the incumbent. The Constitutional Council, the authorities are all appointed by the incumbent. So it is as you being a player and a referee in the same game. There's no way that the opposing team is going to defeat you in a context like that.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Etchu, I wish I had more time to ask more questions, but unfortunately we have run out of time. But thank you very much for giving us some insight into the situation. Thank you.